about Mpox.
Call the Ministry of Health toll-free line on 0800 1066 or send a free SMS to your report on 8500. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health Uganda
With support from UNICEF, WHO,
and its partners.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800 335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Pick of the day on UBC.
He expected me to die like within the first 2 years. Out of the blue,
the child will get pains, especially in the wrists. And this happens commonly when children are starting to walk.
Was brought to you by
I'll call you every day, yeah, yo, baby, don't know.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000 or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100*2 and select daily or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
At UNOC, we believe in safety.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort, and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels, and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukota Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
Musumba Ezekiel okuva Kenya, musajja wa Katonda, Mukama amukozesa mujje mu crusade egenda okubeera ekirombe manye obulamu bwamwe tebugenda kusigala kyekimu.
Uganda, are you ready for the biggest revival explosion? New Reference Center the Church presents a revival healing crusade by pastor and an international evangelist, Ezekiel from Kenya.
Shine, 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 you shine and you shine, and just in the name of Jesus.
It will be held from 13th to 17th August 2025 at Zambia Chirombe Grounds, Kampala. Time 8 a.m. Come and take your miracle.
Mwenna abantu b'ekirombe mwenna abali awo mujje mu lukuŋŋaana. The Lord will seriously bless you.
All you are welcome.
When you want to relax your body and refresh your mind, welcome to Hotel La Confidential, Aroa's premier destination for luxury and comfort. The only hotel in Aroa City offering a serene atmosphere, breathtaking scenery. Come and discover our exclusive wellness club with packages that include a fully equipped gym, a rejuvenating sauna, steam bath, and a great sky blue swimming pool. For events, our state-of-art conference halls and versatile event spaces are perfect for hosting shows, wedding receptions, birthdays, and more. Come and enjoy our cinema hall and unisex saloon, all designed to meet your entertainment and grooming needs. Bring your family and let your kids splash around in our beautiful kids water park. We are located on Aroa Pakwachi Highway in the heart of Aroa City. Don't wait. Visit us on www.hotelconfidential.com or call us on 0761 688 181.
Across Uganda, the parish development model is paving the way for prosperity, helping families transform their lives through strategic farming practices, like the 4-acre model.
In our Chibaro of 1996, we said first acre, put coffee. Second acre, fruits. The third acre, you put pasture for dairy cows. The fourth acre, for food, cassava. The good thing is that now cassava is also becoming a very good cash product, but at least for food. Then, mind you, the backyard. You put poultry for eggs, you put piggery.
I'm in a 1-acre plot of land. In this 1 acre, Your Excellency, I practice this banana plantation. I also practice coffee. I also have dairy, Your Excellency. Every month, Your Excellency, I get 500,000 from these bunches.
The 7 activities we recommended, they have a big global demand.
We have 10,000 Nile tilapia fish and 10,000 African catfish. And when we sell our 10,000 tilapia, we get in one harvest 20 million shillings.
Fruits, especially capsule, which is cold, can do very high value crops like apples. And then finally, those who are near the wetlands, like the ones in Bukit who are wasting the wetlands, they should do fish farming, not in the center of the swamp, but at the edge of the swamp.
From coffee farms to fish ponds, the 4-acre model is empowering Ugandans to transform their lives. The parish development model is your pathway to wealth creation. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance.
Drama? Colleagues, elections for special interest groups are calling. SIGs, elections, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time to vote for our leaders, June through August. From village to parish to district to nationals, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time, go vote your leaders. No! Elections are supposed to be peaceful. Easy vote, okay?
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the special interest group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
The project began in 2021 when the president bought this Emyoga. The circle, it has 435 members with 23 associations. When you move in the community right now, mothers, they have done a lot because they have saved and they have got money, they are educating their children. There is a difference right now before when Emyoga was introduced. For example, there is another association which saved their money. They bought a milling machine. They are earning money. Every day they are getting something for a living. they're not suffering, they're doing well. We have another association, now younger single mothers. Those girls, they dropped out of school because of that process of COVID. They end up getting pregnant. So when you try to move around, educate them, form associations so that they also benefit from this project, we got those girls. Now those girls, after teaching them, they picked an interest. When they picked an interest, we told them to begin saving. So when they saved like 1.3 something. They got their 4 million. They went and they bought an oven. They began producing cakes. They supply them to schools. They make cookies. They supply to schools. They cleared the loan, and even right now, they have saved. They have their 3 million on the account as I speak.
I'm very grateful for the program of Imyoga, which was brought up by the president. It has really changed my life. Actually, I'm this girl who thought my life, maybe my future has ended there. Actually, I'd lost hope in everything. I was not earning, I was having a child, I was not getting enough, just washing clothes for people like that. So they combined us together as young girls, and we made a group of 30 people together. We didn't have any knowledge about Imyoga until they had to sensitize us about what Imyoga means. So we bought the idea, and we also joined the circle under Imyoga. So as a group of young girls who were 30, we received the 5M. We brought the idea of baking as a group because most of the people had that same idea of bringing baking on board. So we had to get a trainer who had to take us in that process of baking. We started making cakes, we started making daddies, snacks, and we started selling them. So we started with a small business of making like cakes for 500, these small ones, like a packet has 50. So if you have to make like 4 packets, we get 120 when we have used the 40,000. So when you use 40,000, which means the 80 is the profit. So as a group, still we had to sit and we think a way forward of the profit we are getting out of the baking. We started the saving process as the young girls. We started our own saving, and we had to divide that money equally so that everyone earns. We didn't stop there. We brought in poultry. We started rearing those birds. So those birds have now grown. They can now rear eggs, and now those eggs, we use them in our baking process as some of the products. I dropped out of school thinking that maybe I could not go back, I could not access school again. But under this Imyoga, the money we get in those savings, since we are young, still those mothers had to advise us that you are getting something. Can't you be able to go back to school? Imyoga is now there, the SAC is now there. They can give you the loan and you go back to school. As you bake, you make the profits, still you can be paying in installment. Me personally, I had to go back to school. I sat for my senior 4. Now this year I was in Form 5. Now I had to go to Form 6 just because of the Imyoga process. I'd lost hope thinking maybe my education had ended there. But when we started that thing, it had really helped me personally. Now I'm able to provide some stuff for myself. As I get that money, I can buy clothes for my kid. Myself, I can buy food for myself. So it has really helped me to reach where I am right now, and it has really been beneficial and encouraging to other people outside.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
kyolengera waggulu awo gundi yaffe gye twateekawo mukama wange nga bakusiima ne sekusiima yenna olw'okutuwa ekkula lino era mukama wange ne twebaza ne ajati asfa oba ali kumpi mukama wange ajati oyo yagwa mu kkubo ekitaali kirungi ng'asaba akatale kaffe kano mukama wange ajati oyo tumwebaza nnyo era pulezidenti tukwebaza olw'ekkula lyo lino mukama wange lye watuwa so mukama wange tusaba ebintu ebyo mukama wange naddala ekyakkuba erya northern bypass mukama wange bw'oyogera ekintu ekyo kikolebwa wano wabeerawo jaamu nga mungi ne tutasobola kufuna basuubuzi mukama wange njagala nziremu akantu ako so tubadde tukusaba his excellence otute ekkuba eryo batututemere tusobole okuyunga ku lino tusobole okufuna abasuubuzi abagula ebyennyanja byaffe pulojekiti gye watuwa ereme kufa bwereere mukama wange kubanga wayogerako n'ogamba nti saagala katale kange ak'ebusega kaffe ng'akeewandegeya saabalwanyi mukama wange tukusaba n'ekirala mukama wange tukusaba nga tusaba eddembe lye waleeta nga tukwebaza mu Uganda muno mukama wange kubanga omuntu asobola okutambula booda tu booda nga tewali amukutte ku mukono mukama wange tukwebaza n'obutabenkevu byonna mu ggwanga lyaffe mukama wange kano sisobola kalekayo okusooka byonna nebaza omukulu ajabudu kitata eyatuyingiza akatale kano nga tewali kuyiwa musaayi nga tewali kikyamu kyonna kiguddewo
munzikirize nsobole okwegatta ku balala bonna abasanyufu ennyo okulaba nga his excellency ali mu kifo kino. Your Excellency, akatale kano kazimbibwa Ministry ya Local Government ne katuweebwa mu mwaka gwa 2022 nga tukulemberwa minisita waffe n'abakulembeze abalala abasuubuzi bayingizibwa mu katale mu mwezi gwa 11 omwaka 2024. Your Excellency, bwonkwasa entebe eno mu bye wantuma okutereza akatale kano byalimu era nembakana n'omulimu ogw'okukola akakiiko akagatta ebitongole ebyenjawulo okutuyambako mu butale buno era bammemba b'akakiiko kano bali wano nja basaba bayimirireko obalabe nga mwe muli Ministry ya Local Government, Police, ISO, Trade n'abalala. Abantu abo bakoze omulimu gwa ttendo era mu mirimu gye tukoze Your Excellency twasobola okubanga tuwandiisa abasuubuzi ab'akatale kano n'obutale obulala 15. Mu katale kano kiseera kino tulina abasuubuzi abakyala 171 abaami ne tubeera n'abasuubuzi abakyala 1765 omugatte ze 2836 era abantu bano nga bakolera ku lockups 678 stores 691 ne bakolera ku pitches 1433. Your Excellency, eno ye effort yo okusobola okujja bannakibuga mu bwavu era tugyebaza nnyo. Mu katale muno abasuubuzi bakoleramu emirimu egy'enjawulo era twateekamu departments ez'enjawulo nga tulina abatunda amatooke ne tubeera n'abatunda engoye ku level 2 ne tubeera ne restaurants oba ebifo ebirirwamu emmere. Your Excellency, tulina abali mu banking sector aba mobile money. Your Excellency, tulina abatunda envendiirwa, tulinawo ne saaluuni era abakyala bano okunyirira kw'obalabamu n'abaami saaluuni mweziri omwo bazikozesa. Tulina abatunda ebyokunywa ne tubeera n'abatunda ze tuyita manufactured foods. Tulina ab'ennyama, tulina ab'ebyennyanja era omu head of department yayogedde wano. Tulina abakola mu produce bijanjaalo, cereals zonna, kasooli nabo mwebali. Tulina n'abakola ku events ne stationery nabo bali mu katale kano, ne tubeeramu n'abatunda amanda, ne tubeeramu n'abatunda eddagala lye tuyita ery'ekiddugavu, nabo mwebali ssebo. Your Excellency, emidaala twagigaba ne tuwandiisa abagiriko, era buli muntu gwe twawandiisa tulina ekifaananyi kye n'erinnya lye naki kyakola mu katale muno okusobola okuba nga tukuuma obutebenkevu n'okumanya abasuubuzi baffe n'ebibaluma. Tukyalinawo emidaala egitaliiko bantu era nga tukyasaba abantu bayingira akatale kajjule. Tuyinamu emidaala nga 87 abagiriko tukyali mu nteeseganya nabo kubanga engeri gye bayingiramu bayinawo obuntu obutonotono bwe tulina okusolovinga. Your Excellency, emidaala egitaliiko bantu egimu abantu twabategeezezza ng'etteeka bwe ligamba tubawadde ennaku 9 bwe baba tebalikozesa tuwa abantu abalala abeetaavu abali already okuyingira mu katale kuno. Tukwebaza nnyo initiative eno era bannakampala n'abasuubuzi baffe basanyufu nnyo ku kino kye wakola.
Taata sitera kwogera bigambo bingi kanneebaze KCCA naddala dayirekita wange owa Jenda Shira Birungi kubanga akoze omulimu munene nnyo, kana akatale tekaali kangu naye akakozeemu omulimu. Kanneebaze omukulu Kitatta bwe twayingiza wano abantu ekiro nga tulina abaRCC banne bayingira wano nga tukolagana bulungi nnyo, ne poliisi yaliwo naye tetwafulumya ssasi nga tubajja wali ku roundabout ne bajja wano mpolampola buli muntu n'akwata omudaala gwe. Weewaawo tewabulamu birumira naye nga omulimu twagukola bulungi nnyo era neebaza dayirekita wange wajjenda omuwala omuto oyo akoze nnyo. Your Excellency, Kampala gye tuli tukwagala, obulumira butono nnyo bwe twagala okutuulamu naawe. Maama Kurani mwansabye tujje tukusinkaneko ne Ajat Sara Kanyike ne ttiimu ye bajje bakulabeko tujje tukunnyonnyole we tutuuse. Kano akatabo kano kalimu buli kimu naye tujja kujja tukunnyonnyole tusaba ku appointment maama.
I am happy to be here with Mama to meet you.
His Excellency musanyufu nnyo okubeera wano ne maama.
And we are here to compare notes with you.
Tuli wano okwekenneenya ebigenda mu maaso nammwe.
The message of the NRM is work.
Era obubaka bwa NRM kukola.
Work in order to create wealth either as an owner or as a worker.
Okukola obugagga nga omukozesa oba ng'omukozi.
What we don't accept is idleness.
Kye tutajja kukkiriza bwe bwakireereesi.
You are neither an owner of some wealth nor are you a worker.
Ku mukozi oba ku mukozesa.
And I have told you that the forms of wealth which are known to you are 3.
Era nze mbagamba nti ebyobugagga biri mu mitendera 3. Biri mu biti 3.
So I'm very happy to see that here you are mainly in one type, service delivery.
President musanyufu nnyo okulaba nga mwabali wano muleeta mukola ebika ebyo ebyobugagga ebisatu.
They are doing the number 3, the obuweereza.
Mukola obugagga nga muyita mu buweereza empagi ey'okusatu.
By selling what is produced by other people.
Nga mutunda ebyo ebirimiddwa oba ebikoleddwa abantu abalala.
Kati wano kati ekizimbe kino gye mukolera kati temulina kwanula. Okwanula kye kigambo ky'Olunyankole kye bakozesa ebintu webyere ebweru enkuba netera okutonya olina okubidusa mangu okubiyingiza
Pulezidenti abagambye nti kati essaawa zino ab'Ebusega temusobola kwanula kubani mu Luganda pulezidenti gyekiri nti kati enkuba ne bwetonya temudduka kujjayo bintu byammwe mubiyingize nti enkuba eneebikuba wabula biri Ssekiwa era tebirina kwonooneka.
When I used to find you at the roundabout, when you are there,
luli yateranga omukulembeze obasinkana eri ku roundabout nga muli awo we mutundira we mukolera.
That one was very insecure.
Ekyo kyali nga kifo si kituufu nnyo era nga tekirina bukuumi bumala.
I'm not sure how much people would lose by going to Kwanura every time it rains, they run around. I don't know how much loss they were making.
Pulezidenti abuuza nti tamanyi oba mwafiirwanga emirundi emeka buli enkuba lwe yajjanga n'etonya ne mwanula ne muzzaayo ne mwanula yeebuuza mwabeerangawo mutya.
So now I like the speech of your spokesperson. I like the speech of your spokesperson.
Pulezidenti ayagadde nnyo okwogera kw'omwogezi wammwe w'ekitongole.
Because you are saying, yes, we are secure now, but give us a road to bring the customers here nearby.
Pulezidenti agamba nti ayagadde ensonga eyo olw'okuba nti mugambye nti kati tuli bulungi tukolera walungi wayonjo naye kati twetaaga oluguudo oluleeta bakasitoma okugula ebintu byaffe.
Nga nze wentungamo ebyolugogo okulembeka amazzi mbimanyi bulungi kati mungambe nti tuteekerewo olugogo.
Pulezidenti abagambye nti nga yava entuŋŋamo ebyokulembeka amazzi abimanyi bulungi kati mumulagidde abateerewo olugogo mulembeke amazzi.
Nti bali abayita ku Northern Bypass tubateekereko olugogo n'abaleeta wano.
Abantu abo bonna abayita ku luguudo olwo lwa Northern Bypass musaba abateerewo olugogo lusobole obbaleeta mu katale kammwe wano.
Ekyo ngenda kukikola, ngenda kuddamu n'aba
ekyo akyogedde akibawadde.
Nedda bandagidde.
Pulezidenti mumulagidde abagulire ettaka abamu we mulina okgenda.
Ettaka eryo yongera okunyonyera eby'ettaka eryo biki ebyo omwogezi tubagulire ettaka eryo.
Tweyanziza nnyo Pulezidenti. NRM oye! NRM oye!
Pulezidenti abagulidde ettaka eryo agenda kukwatagana ne Idi babagulire ettaka eryo.
Ekisembayo ze nsawo zammwe esatu ebyennyanja ensawo endala yaki?
Ekisembayo ensawo zammwe esatu ze mugambye Pulezidenti esooka y'ebyennyanja ne wabaawo eya takisi n'ey'akatale eyo Excellency.
Kale buli nsawo ntadde mu miliyoni 10,000.
Engalo ez'amaanyi byonna Pulezidenti wabaddewo n'ey'abasiraamu.
Abasiraamu?
Wabaddewo ensawo ey'abasiraamu Sheekh eyasabye wano.
Sheekh ntadde mu miliyoni 5.
Abasiraamu nabo babatedde mu miliyoni 5. Webale nnyo Excellency.
Kale mwebale nnyo naye ku luno mulonde bulungi.
Pulezidenti abagamba nti ku luno mulonde bulungi nnyo
kubanga eri gye mbadde mpita nsanze abantu bakaaba nti esente za PDM zijja tebaziraba. Nti ez'emyoga zijja tebaziraba. N'okumanya ebizifaako tebabimanyi. Nange ne mbagamba nti Abanyankole balina olugero olugamba nti eyeetuze tebamukaabira.
Muwulidde bannaaye,
kubanga omuntu bwe yeetugga ye kennyini okaabira waaki? Kubanga mwagenda ne mwetuga ne mulonda ba opposition bali mu parliament bafuna sente zaabwe ez'omusaala, ebyama tebabifaako, tebabanja, tebalondoola. Kati awo tukole tutya? Kubanga ogwange gwakugabula. Era ffe Abaganda b'omu Lukoola tulina enjogera yaffe, bw'okyali Omuganda n'akuwa emmere osooka n'oyebaza nannyinimu nti ssebo ogabudde, naye n'oyebaza omukyala ti nnyabo ofumbye. Kati oba mwawasa abakazi abasiriiza emmere nkole ntya? Nyinza kujja nga kati bwe nzize n'ensanga ebizise nengezako to solve the problem.
Pulezidenti abagamba nti ayinza okujja nga bwazze kati n'agezaako okumalawo ebizibu byammwe.
But ffe Abaganda b'omu Lukoola tulina olugero lwaffe olugamba nti omuggo oguli ku muliraano teggobango.
Naye b'Abaganda bagamba nti omuggo oguli ku muliraano tegugobango.
So weetaaga omuggo ogwawona okumpi.
Mwetaaga omuggo ogobesenga omuggo ogwawano okumpi.
Ye mubaka wa parliament. Omubaka wa parliament owa constituency, omubaka wa parliament ku ntebe y'abakyala, LC5 meya, waliwo ogwendaba mu mawulire simusinganangako nga Uhuru oyo, kati Uhuru abayamba.
Taata abo bonna bawangudde structures nga temujja mutereeza bulungi nnyo, ne ba candidates ojja bafuna taata.
Okubanga ebyabwe bikola ki? NRM juu President
Executive Director
Rubaga oye, Busega oye. Nyini owekitiibwa akulembera abavubuka Chief wa Vibe Honorable Barugahara, Executive Director wa Kampala, Deputy RCC wonna muyimirire.
Of you, take your seats. I want to recognize Major General Zirwa, Civil First Division Commander. Welcome. I want to recognize my brother, Republic of Uganda, and Mama, the First Lady and the Minister of Education and Sports. You're most welcome. In Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. The project before us is 5 months old, and I want to say that confirms 35% of the project. Construction of the Hoima City Stadium. Your Excellency and Mama, you're most welcome. After that, I kindly request the other technical team get back as the President, the district impression and design of the Hoima City Stadium as per what they say when it is now and when it is open, where they have come from and why it will be. The purpose of the embassy. This is a multi-sport stadium which will accommodate different kinds of games for Uganda. I thank the President for your visionary leadership, for the foresight you have for Uganda. The contractor, MS Suma, to showcase to us what the stadium is, what will look like within 2-3 minutes. Thereafter, I will invite the mayor of this city to go to the next program. Thank you, Mr. Enver, the CEO of Suma Construction Company. You're most welcome, sir.
The construction of this stadium is more than just a building and the wood. It's a testament of our shared vision of the fostering sports development, creating employment, opportunities, and contributing to the socio-economic transformation of this region and at the country at large. From very beginning, we approached this project with the highest level of professionalism, innovation, and dedication. Our goal is not just to build stadium, to create world-class sport facility that will serve as a hub for talent, community engagement, and national pride. We deeply appreciate the trust and support the government, all stakeholders who have played a vital role in bringing this project to life. Your commitment and vision have been instrumental in ensuring that Hoima Stadium becomes a reality. Once again, thank you all being here today. It's an honor to contribute this project, and we assure you of our unwavering dedication and to delivering the stadium that will stand as a symbol of progress for generations to come. Thank you, Excellency.
It's because of your infrastructure development, most especially the airport, that this city is hosting this stadium here. We thank you, Your Excellency, the President. Your Excellency, I want to say a lot has been done. Because of interest of time, I want to go there. But this infrastructure needs other services to help it. We need roads around this stadium and other roads connecting this infrastructure from different sides to avoid traffic when 2027 AFCON is taking shape. Your Excellency, the other issues which are remaining, the hotel industry. We have hotel people here who are invited. They need your support, Your Excellency, through UDB to get soft loans, because our hotels can't match the standards which are required. We need to upgrade them to 4 and 5 stars, but they have plans, they have land to expand, but they need that support, Your Excellency. I asked my commercial officer that to take account of how many beds we have. We have about 1,700 beds. With this CAF, we shall need more than 20,000 beds, Your Excellency. So we need that support.
I want to take this opportunity kwenda kutwara omugisa gunu kubatangira omuhoima city kandi na muno muno omuhoima east city division na mbere omumbabazi za mukama ruhanga ndi member of parliament. Mukama wange president tukwenda kusima bokutaho mutima kandi nabo kutugonza itwe nk'abantu aba Hoima City. Tukusima muno habwa projects enungi kandi nyamwingi eza government eteyire mu kichwa kyaitu munu.
It's truly a joy and a privilege to stand before you today and witness the impressive progress of the Hoima Stadium project in such a short period of time. For Uganda, a country blessed with a young, vibrant and talented population, this stadium is much more than just a place for sports. It represents opportunity, hope and pride. Already, this project has created thousands of jobs, bringing livelihoods to families. And once completed, I have no doubt it will turn Hoima into one of the most exciting and dynamic centers in the country, attracting visitors and investments from near and far. Investing in infrastructure is like planting seeds that will bear fruit for future generations. Of course, the spotlight will shine brightly here during AFCON 2027, but the impact will go well beyond the tournament. This stadium will fuel growth in tourism, hospitality and other sectors, unlocking the great potential of Hoima and its surroundings.
It is a real pleasure and joy to be here this afternoon, accompanying the President to see the ongoing work for construction of Hoima City Stadium as one of the facilities that shall be hosting the African Cup of Nations tournament in 2027 in the months of July and August. I'm happy indeed to see the tremendous progress by SUMA within this short period of 7 months since construction started in September 2024. I always want to thank Honorable Peter Ogwang, of course, and his team, as well as the local leadership who have been keeping an eye on the progress of the project and always bringing feedback to us as a ministry for further support by government if that support is required. And of course, working with our monitoring team led by Mr. Kenneth Semogirire, who's been working under the leadership of Peter Ogwang. Your Excellency, there are also other people from various ministries, departments, and agencies of government that have worked with us as a ministry responsible for sports to support SUMA achieve what we have seen here today. We established an interministerial forum that brings together various MDAs to help us coordinate our response to the various issues to do with hosting a successful CHAN 2024 and AFCON 2027, because there are quite a number of areas to address that fall outside the education and sports sector. And based on the impressions that SUMA showed us, I believe that once this facility is completed, it will add so much value to the development of sports in our country and more to this region in Bunyoro. Your Excellency, on behalf of the government of Uganda, allow me to extend appreciation to the late Dr. James Rujumba, who donated 10 acres of land, as well as the Federation of Uganda Football Association, FUFA, for the additional 10 acres, given for the establishment of this stadium complex. The 22 acres that the government bought, together with the 20 acres received in donation from the 42 acres of land upon which the Hoima City Stadium complex is now being established. I also want to thank SUMA for providing employment opportunities to the many Ugandans, because I have been meant to understand that 80% of the nearly 900 people working on this site are Ugandans. Yes, please give them a clap. Your Excellency, please allow me to also recognize your exceptional dedication to patriotic duty and a Pan-African commitment when it came to supporting not only Uganda's joint bid with Kenya and Tanzania to host AFCON 2027, but the identification of an able contractor that has demonstrated the capability to do this great job that we have seen today at Hoima City Stadium. I have no doubt in my mind that if the contractor maintains this pace and the government fulfills its part of the bargain, we shall have a complete stadium within the expected time as per our contract with SUMA, I trust. Lastly, since we are at a construction site for a football stadium, let me take this opportunity to wish the Uganda Cranes success as they take on Mozambique tomorrow, Thursday, 20th March 2025 in Cairo. And then the Cranes have another match with Guinea on Tuesday, 25th March 2025 at Mandela National Stadium. I hope all Ugandans are jointly praying for the Cranes. These two matches are Uganda Cranes' pursuit of the dream to represent our country at the next World Cup in 2026. We pray for you and may God's favor, may our God's favor be with you as it is on our homeland, Uganda.
Your Excellency, this stadium is not just a structure of concrete and steel. It is a symbol of our nation's commitment to sports development, economic growth, and international excellence. Your Excellency, today we reaffirm Uganda's readiness to deliver a world-class football experience for the entire continent. Together with our brothers in Kenya and Tanzania, we will co-host the 2027 AFCON, bringing the world's attention to the beauty, hospitality, and rich sporting culture of East Africa and Uganda, the pearl of Africa.
Your Excellency, sports comes with immense advantages to all the people of Uganda. Namely, you can use sports to fight incommunicable diseases. Sports enables us to be physically fit. Through sports, we can achieve social capital. And in addition, Your Excellency, sports over the years has enhanced Uganda's tourism promotion and potential. And most importantly, Your Excellency, sports enables the young Ugandans to develop their talent and use sports as a career, meaning that they earn through sports, professional sports.
Hoima, we had not talked of Hoima when we were talking about AFCON. You know, our people went. We have not done so much about sports infrastructure yet. Tetukatandikire kukora habyemizano. This was because Uganda's economy had collapsed and we were to revive the basic sectors. We only did Nambore some years ago, and the sports have come up mainly because of the general programs of the country. By bringing peace, many sportsmen have had time to come up. By expanding the educational facilities, the schools have produced many sports people. But in terms of infrastructure, we have not done so much, except Nambore, which is what we worked on deliberately. But when our people competed for AFCON, they came back and told us, we had one good international stadium, Nambore, and the second one, there was also Nachivuo, which the private person has worked on. Now, the second one was Akibua. Akibua, because of the victory which Akibua won in 1972 Olympic Games in Munich. When I visited Turkey with Mama here, the president, Erdogan, told us how he was a sports enthusiast as a young man. And he told me how he watched the Munich Games when Akibua won. They tried to look for the Uganda flag. The Uganda flag was nowhere to be found because nobody expected Uganda to win. I was told by the president of Turkey, he's the one who told us when we visited him. He was a young man when he was watching, 1973. So because of that, the logical choice was Lira, Akibua Stadium. But the sports people came with their own boromborombo, their own issues. They said the stadium must be near an international airport. Why? That the sports people come and fly in and fly out and what? Something I can't follow there. Oh, if that is the case, then we have an international airport at Hoima. So you come to Hoima. That's how Hoima comes. Now, so here we are. Hoima kari entanda ya abandi. Now, with the stadium, with all these sports people coming, I direct the Prime Minister, when we meet in Cabinet on Monday, to raise the issue of the hotels. You heard them talking about the hotels. Abahoima bueno hotel wa uriaho. Hata baheru bayizire tora abatuta. So let's discuss how to stimulate the private sector. The government will refer hospital for people who may get heart attacks and all those. That one we're going to work on also. So therefore, I'm happy to be here with Mom and the Vice President and Prime Minister and see the work. This company, Suma, seems to be a serious company. They have done a good work in a very short time. I want to congratulate them. We have given them the money. The money is available. So that's not a problem at all. So therefore, I want to thank everybody. To catch up, we talked about the hotel beds and the hospital. So people who collapse and drink too much alcohol. Then you also talked about the access roads. So Nabanja, let us talk about that. So we don't have much to talk about. We are happy. We are happy to be here. Let Suma, regarding the rest of the infrastructure, we are going to work on Akibwa also. And now we have had to link Akibwa with the Gulu Airport. Upgrade the airport in Gulu, which is an Air Force base, upgrade it to become an international airport. And then link it with a shortcut road with the Lila. Instead of going to Kamudin, we shall find a shortcut to make sure the sportsmen land at Guru, then come, drive, and then go, those things. So I want to thank everybody and congratulate the people of Hoima for getting manna from heaven, which they had not planned for. With these few words, I thank everybody and I wish you good luck.
To formally welcome you to Hoima City Stadium. Can we clap for our
Hoima Stadium project? On behalf of our entire team, I extend a warm welcome, which is 2,000 spectators in capacity. And so I want to just critically see these are the VIP hospital lounges, infrastructure development, most especially the airport, that this city is hosting. This commercial officer that to take account of how many beds we have. We have about one meeting with you, coffee, and see how we can make these cities better, but we want to appreciate you for you.
Assume within this short period of time,
bringing the world's attention to the beauty, hospitality, and rich sporting culture of East Africa.
2026.
na ukakula tusetezo na shanga ichete ngo kutunga enkoko muze enkoko kazitunga nagure enkoko igana nazitunga nazorobwire buke naziguza nazamo miliyoni emwe n'emitwaro 3 enkoko ezo ko narebire zitago bakurungi negi miliyoni emwe n'emitwaro 3 zine ihamu kanziguremo obutunguru nagura obutunguru obwa supayari kiri 3 nazihinga nasigaza balance y'emitwaro 80 nahinga bedi natoma ntabire nabyaza sente ezo zahwa nashitaba n'umushija wanje sete za muzeyi zihuire hatukore ki kaje twiharoni yonye zatushashuri yari yaroni namwemerera abo kamutera umukono mutagutire bakata kajimo twaza muri rwa mixed farmer tuyabo miliyoni 2 n'ecweka twija twabagaze misiri yitu twafuhirira twayika kweza akusharura kutwaje kushatwa twakineze insete zahuireho nazo mu kigombe cy'abakazi ecyanyanga twatanise group ni yame mitwara 26 abakazi bantera umukono nijana sharuze misiri yanje okusharura no kushara nemotoka byamara emitwaro 26 obutungo nabuto mu stoha abashubuzi barwa Kampala beija babugura kuba upachire harugamisha 45 burishaho bwashoransi burishaho twagize emitwaro 24 kuba burya higuru tubuguza 5 mukuru wihanga tubuguza nkaga kushabuka shuma twabuguze emitwaro 24 kuto abazire twashanga twine miliyoni 10 n'emitwaro 9 omu butunguru nayongera kukunda mukama wihanga ntinanye yamanya miliyoni kwezi ndakareba mu ngaro zanje ninye nazibaranze no munju kuna benzi bikanzo shaka kulinguruzo mu ndiye yaziriyo abo nkanta kazire ba mu ngaro yaje bukira mukashini mukaza kureba ntiga zabuzire esente twatwi no mwana aturemire ago mu institution twakora miliyoni 1.25 twagishashura twakora horo ni twagurize miliyoni 2 n'imitwaro nshaje na mukaga twashashura twasigazo balance yitu nk'abantu omukayitu katwinaha umwanya utukombeka gwaturemire gwagumiraho bazi twasigize twabembekera twagiha amadirisa twagibuga twabuje twayemerezaho twajamwe n'ubusete buco bwasigaraho katugura ubutumwa butine season ubwo mwarebaho ubutukushikera ubwo ntusheze emikono yatuku
amanya gange nze atuhire Jacqueline rwa bukurukuru omu kuba proprietor beno farm Mabamba Farmhouse Agro-Tourism and Training Center. Farm eno yatandika ko 2016 twagitandika ko nekigendererwa kyakora sente okusinzira ku message ya President Yoweri Museveni jaze nga sasanya mugwanga lyonna. Kati twatandika ko tuina ko enterprises eziwera ko tuine ente wanonga bwe muziraba dairy cows tuina ko zinente tuine ente 16 tukama mu lita 45 buli lunako wano lita yamata ya 12 tuva tusobola okujjamu emitwaro 9 buli lunaku. Wesanga mu wiiki ng'osobola okufunamu emitwaro egiwera 40 okudda waggulu. Kati tuyinawo n'amatooke, kubanga bw'oba olunda nte kikuwaliriza kubanga okuna manure ate obeereko n'ettooke. Twatandikiramu eka 2 naye kati wenjogerera tuli mu eka 8. Amatooke gano tutunda buli wiiki enkota 45. Mu matooke muno twongeramu ate n'ebirala ebisobola okuyambako ng'okusasula abakozi. Tuyinamu watermelon, tuyinamu ennyaanya, tuyinamu karoti n'ebivaava ebirala. Olusuku luno bw'oba oyongeddemu ebyo ebintu ate nabyo bikuyambako okufuna akasente k'oyingiza. Tuyinawo ebyennyanja ebiri awo wansi. Ekidiba kyaffe kinene, twakitandikako nga tugenda kuteekamu kgs, naye kati ebyennyanja tusuulamu bisuuzi, kgs tetwaziteekamu eventually naye ze tugenda okuteekako. Kati twasooka kuteekamu emitwaro 6 fingerlings, naye buli mwaka tuvuba emirundi 2. Tuvuba mu Gwokuna ne tuvuba mu Gwomwenda. Tusobola okuvuba ebyennyanja emitwaro 2,15 oba ttaani 25. Wano bw'oba oze wano ku Mabamba farmhouse and agrotourism, oba osobola okufuna kilo ku nusu 8. Ate twagala kwebaza abatwetoolodde, amasomero n'abalambuzi abalala bajja wano ne bayiga nabo, kubanga wano faamu eno is an excellence and training center. Tuyinawo enkoko za ngeri 2. Tuyinawo broiler, tuyinawo ne kroiler. Broiler tuyinawo 2,000. Buli mwezi tutundawo nga 900. Ate buli nkoko tugitunda nusu omutwaro 1,200 oluvannyuma rwa weeks 4. Naye enkoko eyo abangi bazijerega ne bagamba enkoko tezirimu ssente, naye nze kyenjagala kubawulira Abannayuganda oba abalunzi bannange, zino enkoko za broiler bw'ogirunda okugijja mu buto okugituusa w'ogitundira ku weeks 4, oba ogitaddemu nusu 8. Kati ku nusu 8 ezo ogenda n'ogobako enusu 4,000 kubanga oba ogitunda omutwaro 1,200. N'osanga ng'osobola okukola ebirala by'oyagala. Faamu eno etuyambye nnyo mu bintu bingi, kubanga nze bwe natandika nali politician, naye akalulu bwe kaagaana amaanyi gonna ne ngateeka wano, bannange mpulira saagala nakuddayo mu palamenti kubanga amagoba gensobola okufuna ku faamu eno gabeesawo abaana bange, gaweera abakozi, gasasula abakozi. Kati ate ndaba ntuuse ne ku stage etandika okwongerako value addition oba ku bintu byenkola wano, nsobole okwongerako omutindo. Sente zino zengenze nga nkola ki, nga nfuna ng'amagoba. Wano ku faamu eno tuyinawo abakozi 25, abakozi 11 ba permanent, abo betusasula buli mwezi. Ate tuyina casual laborers abajja kutuyambako ng'oluusi emirimu gituyitiriddeko. Abo bonna bw'obagatawamu bali bakozi 25 betulina ku faamu wano. Ekisembayo twagala kwebaza gavumenti eno, twagala kwebaza President Yoweri Museveni. Guno omulanga gwagenze ng'akuba mu ggwanga lyonna ogw'okweggyako ku bwavu. Oyinza okwebuuza kati nga gwe wali politician, naye nze nali simanyi nti lazima bw'ogenda mu bulimi nabwo bulimu ssente. Ne bwe twawuliriza omulanga guno naffe ne tutandika, ate ngenze ndaba nga kituyambye nnyo. Museveni tumwebaza nnyo, Pulezidenti Yoweri Museveni tukwebaza nnyo ku lw'omulanga ono, ozikusiza bangi ababadde beebase.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Taxation is a bit complicated, and the only way to demystify it and make it as easy to understand and to comply with is through engagement. Is there a limit to the number of cars a returning citizen is bringing into Uganda? Who has paid the excise duty on this water is not the supermarket which has sold you this bottle at 1,000. It's not the business. It is the man who is going to drink this water. We strongly believe that it will only be through such constructive engagement that we'll be able to broaden our tax base and build our country together.
Buza Commissioner. Now you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887, and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them. Tune in to UBC News Tonight every Monday and Wednesday for expert insights and clear explanations. Buza Commissioner.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions. Pick of the day on UBC.
He expected me to die like within the first 2 years.
Out of the blue, the child will get pains, especially in the wrists. And this happens commonly when children are starting to walk.
Was brought to you by
I'll call you every day, yeah, yo, baby, don't know.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks. Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000. Or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100*21# and select daily, or use the MyMTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
This August, East Africa becomes the center of African football. CHAN 2024 is here, and it's bigger than ever. 3 proud nations, Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda, united by football, passion, and power. From the first whistle to the final roar, 35 thrilling matches, live, only on UBC TV and radio stations. Wherever you are in Uganda, from the city to the village, UBC brings CHAN 2024 to your screen and your radio. August 2nd to August 30th, it's football like never before. 1 tournament, 1 region, 1 heartbeat. CHAN 2024, live on UBC. Feel the game, live the glory.
Hub giving you
a deep and unique insight into agribusiness, services, ICT and innovation, industrialization, and so much more. Entrepreneurs Hub, growing your small, medium, and large business entity. With yours truly, Sandra Kahunde, right here on UBC, Inspiring Uganda.
This weekend on UBC.
One-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
A weekly face-to-face conversation focusing on accountability, inspiration, information, and sensitization of the public from the various sources such as inspirational profiles.
Having a disability is not inability.
Professional guidance.
There is no special antiretroviral therapy that is given specifically for discordant couples.
And of course, politics.
Don't you see anywhere that you would give a credit in the fight against COVID?
My role as the owner of the country is not to, be preoccupied by giving credit to my servant.
We have said that if we are to talk to General Museveni, there must be certain conditions in place.
Is it true that you paid 5 million shillings to MPs that voted for Anita Mong and Tayebo?
That is laughable. Why would we pay when we have nominated them as SEC?
Every party has been represented in Uganda's parliament for 10 years. We only by one MP. You yourself and my daughter, Susan.
Every Friday 9 p.m. it's one-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa on UBC TV, Inspiring Uganda.
He said that I blow his mind every time I'm activated. You just trying to catch a vibe. CC got you fascinated. Jump up on your brand new ride. BMW riding, baby. I ain't gonna tell you lies. That's just how
we run one of the biggest live audience TV shows in the land. Now this involves a lot of prep, a reliable team of professionals. A stylist.
Everything for this life got balance. Evidently more gallant. Happiness deep inside of me and nothing fit to steal. If my job life, I could job. To the people that could talk. And I need your validation. Steady on my way to the top. So I pull up like a boss.
The artists.
Tekina tekikujjako obufukamira n'omwami w'ekyokunywa.
Bwe tuba nga bye tukola bibanyumira, you are welcome. Bwe batebibanyumira, we are also doing our own thing. Thank you.
Nze omuntu gwenjagala temujja mumanya paka wanaakola ennyo ave mu gallery.
And so much more. We are Horizon Vibe, and there is no vibe like Horizon Vibe. Catch the latest in music, interviews, performances, and so much more every Saturday with me, Calvin the Entertainer, from 10 a.m. on this channel.
In a nation hungry for truth,
A world where every story matters. There exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archived stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
This factory can hatch 200,000 chicks per day. It can also pick out all female chicks in 5 hours. For the first time, farmers from cold northern regions can eat cucumbers they grew themselves. How do scientists enrich our dinner table? China Farm has the answers for you.
Welcome to China Farm. Vegetables and eggs are familiar items on our dining tables. However, 2 to 3 decades ago, China didn't have its own high-yielding egg-laying breeds. For people living in the north, fresh vegetables were inaccessible in winter. For years, it's been the goal of Chinese scientists to enrich the diet of the Chinese people and provide them with better nutrition.
Beijing is a mega city. Having an egg every morning is a breakfast ritual for many people. A new day has begun. The annual consumption of fresh eggs in the city is 500,000 tons, which is 19 kilograms per person. And it means that more than 25 million laying hens must be raised to meet the huge demand. Where do the eggs come from? And how do they come into people's lives? At 6 a.m. every day, Safety Officer Chen Zaohai is the first to arrive at the plant. His job is to ensure the proper operation of the 5 conveyor belts located in the underground tunnel. The factory starts operations at 7 a.m. There are nearly 2 million hens housed in 19 laying sheds. Eggs are transported by conveyor belts from the laying sheds to the processing plants, where they are tested for quality. Washing eggs in warm water can make them swell. Pores in the eggshells will then contract, preventing dirty water from penetrating the egg. Dirt on the shell is removed using a brush. While bacteria is dealt with using UV equipment. Each egg is gently tapped 24 times by these soft hammers. Meanwhile, the machine listens for reflected sound waves, which help it identify any cracked eggs. Cracked eggs are picked out to avoid bacterial infection. Every day, this factory delivers 1.5 million eggs to major stores and supermarkets in Beijing within 3 hours. At 6:30 a.m., a batch of fresh eggs is put on the shelves. According to yesterday's sales, the staff restocked about 200 kilograms of eggs. There are different types and brands of eggs, so it often takes some time for customers to choose.
These eggs are good for kids.
In the early 1980s, due to limited supply, Chinese people had to use food stamps to get eggs. Now China is the largest egg production and consumption country in the world. Sun Hao is the head of a breeding base, and he pays special attention to the egg counter every time he goes shopping.
What kind of people usually buy these eggs?
Older ones. Other ages will also buy to improve their diet.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? It sounds philosophical. Sun Hao, however, creates his own logic, breeding chicken first, then the eggs. Pinggu District, Beijing, is home to the largest laying hen breeding base in China. With 200 incubators running around the clock, it supplies an average of 200,000 Jinhongwan chicks to egg farmers all over China every day. Once again, Sun Hao is visiting the base's data center. This is a real-time data display for various types of laying breeds.
According to this big data, the demand for our breed is relatively large, which makes our breed more competitive.
From the real-time market data, Sun Hao found that their breed, Jinhongwan, is still the most popular breed. After 19 days of incubation, 100,000 Jinhongwan eggs leave the incubator and are inspected for defects before the chicks break the shells. Here, intelligent machine has replaced manual inspection. Through infrared scanning, any unfertilized eggs can be detected, leaving only the fertilized eggs to be collected by intelligent robotic arms, which move them to the next stage of the hatching process. You won't find many machines in the world that are as accurate and intelligent as this one. After 20 hours, more than 100,000 Jinhongwan chicks have escaped from their shells. After that, workers use infrared radiation to trim their beaks. These are the routine procedures in this base. This production base can supply 60 million breeder chickens to Chinese poultry farms throughout the year. However, it took Sun Hao's team a full decade to develop China's own high-yielding breed. In the mid-1990s, an American egg-laying breed named Highline accounted for almost 70% of the laying hen breeding market in China. An American Highline hen could produce 320 eggs per year, while a local Chinese hen produced 260. Due to the extra 60 eggs, Chinese farmers began to raise the American breed on a large scale. Sun Hao's base at that time also started to hatch the Highline breed. But in 1999, the foreign company that owned the breeding source of Highline suddenly refused to provide Sun Hao with any breeding stock.
Your hens are not a pure breed. I asked them for compensation. They refused. They also stopped selling us chickens. I became determined to create a superior breed by myself.
China must have its own high-yielding egg-laying breed. By then, Sun Hao has set himself a goal to make the Chinese egg-laying breed better than Highline. He started with two of the world's major egg-laying breeds, the Rock Island Red and Rock Island White. He enabled controlled breeding and crossbreeding. Each chicken in his experiment was monitored for more than 40 indicators. After 5 generations of breeding them, Sun Hao's team had recorded hundreds of millions of indicators. To choose the best breed according to his data, with the team going through a painstaking process of selecting and judging. On April the 18th, 2009, in the Hubei Chamber of the Great Hall of the People, the first egg-laying breed with independent intellectual property rights.
Jinhongwan was introduced to the market. We held a quite high-profile ceremony there to introduce China's home-developed breed to the world.
The annual egg production of the Jinhongwan is about 330, which is higher than the international standard, and the survival rate is also higher by 3%. Jinhongwan made in China has become the first livestock breed self-developed in China.
We have to show them that we have the capacity and capability. We protect farmers' interests. We have our own breed. We will not be affected by war, trade conflict, politics, or border closures and so on.
Newly hatched Jinhongwan chicks are being shipped to a farm in Gansu. Any detailed consideration in breeding is a key to future success. Among the newly hatched chicks, only the females are wanted by the egg farms. In the past, the only way of chick sexing was by turning them over manually, which was time-consuming and laborious, and the accuracy was only about 85%. To improve efficiency, Sun Hao's team bred the male and female chicks to have different colored feathers. The male chicks have yellow feathers, and the female chicks have brownish red feathers. The female chicks can easily be picked out by the workers with a 100% accuracy rate. After 5 or 6 hours, 100,000 female chicks have been selected. At 4 p.m., those 100,000 chicks were put in trucks in good time. In 18 hours, they will arrive in Gansu province, 1,600 kilometers away. Today, there are 16 bases supplying the chicks throughout China, which send 500,000 chicks all over the country every day. Its name Jinhongwan has become famous and has become the most sought-after egg-laying breed among Chinese farmers. Its red-shelled eggs have become a standard breakfast item for many Chinese people. Huludao, Liaoning Province, where the annual temperature can drop as low as minus 23.3 degrees Celsius. The land is frozen. Yet the vegetables in this solar greenhouse are thriving. This is the last crop of cucumbers. Tomatoes will be planted soon as part of the next crop of rotation cycle. So it is the peak harvesting time for cucumbers. In another week, the temperature will drop by 6 to 8 degrees Celsius. Every year when the temperature drops low, Li Tianlai visits the greenhouse to check the heating conditions. He is a research fellow at the Chinese Academy of Engineering and the first facility horticulture expert to research on solar greenhouses to plant vegetables.
With reflective film removed, heat retention is improved. Ambient warmth can be absorbed by the wall.
And the heat reflected by the wall won't tail off until 11 p.m.
So, when it gets colder in winter, it has to be taken down to absorb more heat.
When facing the impending temperature drop, a small lapse in detail will affect the growth of the vegetables in the greenhouse. To Li Tianlai, the back brick wall is not just the solar greenhouse's load-bearing wall, but also a heat storage contraption. The solar energy gathered by the wall during the daytime is released at night to keep the vegetables warm. How to increase the inside temperature without using any fuel matters to the food supply for Chinese citizens. During the winter in the mid-1980s, in the north of China, people only had vegetables they had stored themselves for winter: cabbages, carrots, and potatoes.
As we all know, the greenhouses in the Netherlands are very modern. In the early 1980s, we imported several of those greenhouses. 1 mu of land requires 70 to 80 tons of coal to provide heat.
In the Netherlands, they used glass as the main material for greenhouses and became the food provider of Europe. But in contrast to the Netherlands' climate, for the imported greenhouses to work in northern China's harsh winter, they needed to be heated before any vegetables could be planted. The huge coal energy required made vegetables a luxury in winter.
Our facilities need to fit the local natural environment and natural resources.
Wafengdian is located on the Liaodong Peninsula. The winter solstice had just passed, and farmers in Wafengdian had begun to put grass curtains on their greenhouses to boost heat retention.
Can't you roll them straight? Let's see. Are they straight? These curtains. Here, pull it up a bit. Okay. Adjust it a bit more. It's too small.
The 667 square meter solar greenhouse isn't very complex. Earth and stone walls make up 3 of its sides, and the remaining side is covered with a slanted, thin plastic film. The plastic film is supported by bamboo poles and 40 intersecting iron wires. The iron wires are like strings. More than 30 years ago, China's first string-type solar greenhouse was set up here. This greenhouse doesn't require coal-fired heating, but uses the sun's rays and greenhouse film to let the rays in at a 23-degree angle, achieving a light penetration rate of up to 76% or so, and thus meeting the growth conditions of vegetables. The local farmers tasted the cucumbers they planted in the winter for the first time.
The solar greenhouse is an innovation, and it's an invention of Chinese.
This invention by farmers in Huafontaine transformed Shuguang City in Shandong Province, 1,110 kilometers away, into China's largest vegetable supplier.
Influenced by the recent bout of typhoons, Shuguang City in Shandong Province experienced its highest flooding in 40 years.
The torrential rainstorms then toppled down a quarter of the back wall of Shushito's greenhouse. More than 400 newly planted seedlings were destroyed at once. October 20th, 2018. 68 days after rainstorms and flooding plagued Shuguang City in Shandong Province. Around 100,000 damaged greenhouse structures throughout the county were being rebuilt. The farmers knew that the winter was coming soon, and winter is the busiest period for them to plant and sell vegetables. Winter vegetables not only determine the year's earnings, they also affect the vegetable supply of the people of northern China. Shushita, who had resumed production, was busy harvesting. Tonight, more than 650 kilograms of tomatoes are being transported to Beijing. In the late 1980s, farmers in Shuguang had learned about and introduced solar greenhouse techniques from Huafontaine in Liaoning Province. From then on, vegetable growers like Shushita began to plant out-of-season vegetables on a massive scale. Based on the local weather and geographical conditions, they also invented a semi-underground solar greenhouse with a dugout trench. Inside, the trench is formed by digging 0.7 to 1 meter below ground level. This depth range was calculated by farmers in Shuguang through trial and error. It can reduce the heat loss from exposed surface areas while also avoiding an overly deep trench, which will affect the light absorbency of the front row vegetables. With the trench, the greenhouse temperature is 2 degrees higher than those built on a flat ground. The temperature difference between the inside of a greenhouse like this and being outside at night can be up to 21 degrees Celsius. The total surface area of solar greenhouses in Shuguang has now reached 37,000 hectares. Out-of-season vegetable production has also made Shuguang China's largest vegetable distribution center. The greenhouses in Huludao, Liaoning Province are energy-saving solar greenhouses developed by Li Tianlai's team and do not require coal-fired heating. The temperature difference inside and outside at night can reach 35 degrees Celsius, 15 degrees Celsius higher than normal solar greenhouses. At night, the insulation blanket formed by cotton carpeting keeps heat in as the material conducts very little heat. To increase the room temperature and fill the vegetable growth requirements during winter, Li Tianlai's team must obtain more solar thermal energy within the limits posed by the cold winter. For 30 years, they conducted mock-ups and simulation experiments to uncover the secrets of efficiently using sunlight as a resource. They repeatedly tested the connection between the angle of the greenhouse's front roof and the amount of sunlight it receives. Not only that, the light coming into the greenhouse also changes according to the latitude. They finally calculated that within the region of 34 to 46 degrees north, the corresponding angle of the greenhouse roof to best obtain solar energy is 32.5 to 43.6 degrees. Now, Li Tianlai's team continues to improve on energy-saving solar greenhouses, advancing into the colder Tongliao area at 43.5 degrees north. they set a highly productive precedent of producing 25,000 kilograms of vegetables per 667 square meters annually in a cold region where the temperature can reach minus 28 degrees Celsius or lower. This technique, invented by the Chinese, is regarded as a miracle of modern agriculture by the international agricultural industry. The growth of vegetables broke through the limits of nature, yet in Li Tianlai's eyes, there's still work to be done.
As workers of science, we're not admiring any invention of ours whatsoever, but we constantly observe how to solve some of our problems.
This is a new type of energy-saving solar greenhouse developed by Li Tianlai's team, an automated solar greenhouse. With the press of a button, a rock-wool steel panel cover will automatically open or close, solving the problem posed by the commonly used insulating blanket, which deteriorates in function due to external weather aggressors such as rain, snow, and wind. The back wall of the greenhouse is no longer a brick wall. The suspended PVC sunlight panel has water circulating through it, using circulating water to store solar heat before releasing it at night. This type of arched greenhouse with a light steel frame can be assembled easily.
It is not easy to do one thing well in a lifetime. I've always hoped to be able to build modern solar greenhouses.
Now China has become the country with the largest surface area of facility horticulture in the world. Facility horticulture has allowed northern China to have significant vegetation growth even during the cold winter.
The Jinghongwan hen, which produces around 330 eggs annually, the energy-saving solar greenhouse with a temperature difference of 35 degrees centigrade between the inside and outside at night. Both are results of farming innovations from the Chinese people through 20 to 30 years of relentless exploration and are fine testaments to life-changing technology. All right, thanks for watching China Farm. See you next time.
What tree is this? Why do goats like to eat it? What is the right proportion of trees, grass, and fodder? How can we create a closed-loop chain? Follow us in China Farm as we reveal all.
Hi everyone, this is China Farm. We know that mutton is the favorite food of people in the Middle East and most African countries. South Africa is also a leader in goat farming. The area used for goat grazing in China is also vast, extending from the grasslands in the north to the North China Plain, the Yunnan-Guizhou Plateau, and even Hainan Island. The goats in Guizhou, China, however, have a weird appetite. They like to eat trees.
Are they cutting the branches to grow seedlings?
This isn't for growing seedlings, they're for the goats.
Wei Kun said he was cutting the trees to feed the goats. Why are they eating trees instead of grass? This goat seems to find tree cuttings pretty delicious. What tree is this?
So this is the new paper mulberry tree.
Cultivated by Shan and his team of experts from the Institute of Botany of the Chinese Academy of Sciences, which can be eaten by pigs, horses, cattle, and goats. What's new about this tree? Let's look at what wild paper mulberry trees look like. Their trunks are tall and can grow 5 to 6 meters in 2 or 3 years. This is what people think trees look like. Tear off the branches and leaves, and a milky white liquid gushes out. Pigs, cattle, and goats love this tree. The locals call it the milk tree. Free-range goats in the mountainous areas of Guizhou eat what's around them. If there are wild paper mulberry trees, the goats will eat the leaves. The villagers often pick wild paper mulberry leaves for eels after they give birth.
Around the time when the eels give birth, they fed the leaves of the wild paper mulberry for days.
Their high-protein leaves are good for the goats. But in the beginning, Wei and other farmers did not pick the leaves to feed the goats. First of all, the tree's trunk is generally 4 to 5 meters tall. To pick the leaves, you must first climb up the tree.
Which is very difficult and dangerous.
Secondly, the yield is too low. Wild paper mulberry trees don't have a lot of leaves. Up to 10 kilograms of leaves is the most we can get from a tree 3 to 4 years old. Thirdly, its leaves are not only rough, but also have thorns on them.
Feel it. It's thorny. Ouch. Wow, look, it's covered with white fluff.
This kind of leaf stings the goats' mouths, but is high in protein and the goats love it. That is why local farmers only feed them to eels during the critical period. Why doesn't Wei pick these leaves to feed the goats? Because he has too many goats. There aren't enough leaves, and also not enough people to pick them. But protein is essential for the goats. So he has to feed the goats protein-rich food such as corn, soybean meal, and so on every day. An adult goat eats 0.5 kilogram of feed a day. And 5,000 goats cost nearly 2.7 million yuan a year. It is a lot for him.
Everything costs money, so we're worried about that. Finding crops that can replace the standard fodder has become a big problem for us.
How can we ensure the livestock's protein while reducing the rearing costs? Our agricultural expert, Shen Shihua, and his team, experts from the Institute of Botany of the Chinese Academy of Sciences, have been trying to replace corn and soybean with paper mulberry trees. He dreamed of making this milk tree easy to pick, juicy and delicious, and even able to be harvested like leeks.
So, we collect and evaluate our native wild paper mulberry resources.
Shen and his team collected paper mulberry planting resources across the country to cultivate new hybrid varieties. In the past 10 years, several breakthroughs have been made.
The first is to reduce the lignin by more than 2%.
Lignin reduction also makes the branches edible, and the whole tree can be used as feed.
The second breakthrough is faster reproduction.
When reproduction is accelerated, the paper mulberry can be cut again and again like a leek. Cut it, and it will sprout again. It can be harvested 3 to 5 times a year. Mechanized harvesting is also possible. The third is that the leaves become very smooth and palatable. Stir-fried mulberry leaves can even serve as a dish for people. The fourth is to increase the crude protein content by more than 5%, comparable to that of protein feed. Crossbreeding has yielded outstanding varieties of paper mulberry. Shen also used space breeding to accelerate its growth. It can grow 3 to 5 meters yearly, and the yield is greatly improved.
We can produce 3 to 5 tons in northern China in the first year. The yield is higher in the second year. 8 to 10 tons can be produced.
Wei has been looking for a replacement for flying fodder. When he learned about the new paper mulberry bred by the Chinese Academy of Sciences in 2014, he brought the seedlings for a large-scale planting. Replacing fodder with a tree is very effective for goat raising. A tree can grow to about 1.2 meters in 60 days and then be harvested.
It's as simple as cutting leeks, just a little above the root.
Does it matter at what height we cut it?
5 to 10 centimeters.
Cut from 5 to 10 centimeters above the root and leave a root base. It will grow to more than 1 meter tall in less than 2 months and can then be harvested again.
If you don't pick it, it will continue to grow.
It won't stop growing. It will keep growing.
Right.
After planting hybrid paper mulberry, we also formulated a new recipe for the goats with the help of experts. a combination of green grass, hybrid paper mulberry, corn, and soybean meal. To enrich their diets, everyday Wei and others first give the goats hybrid giant napier, ryegrass, and other grasses. Adult goats are fed 2 kilograms per day. And the lambs 1 kilo.
We feed them green grass twice a day.
The green grass is fed once a day at around 8 a.m. and again at around 5 p.m. After the green grass, it is time for the hybrid paper mulberry. The leaves are crushed with branches before being fed to the goats.
This is the feed made from our hybrid paper mulberry. Smells very nice. Our goats just love it. It's about 2.5 kilos per day for adult goats and about 1.5 kilos for lambs.
He feeds the grass first and then the paper mulberry, because paper mulberry is more palatable than grass. If you feed the goats paper mulberry first, they will leave the grass alone. But if the goats finish eating the grass first, they will still want to eat the paper mulberry. The more the goats eat, the better they will grow. The goats ate hybrid paper mulberry to supplement some of their protein. The amount of soybean meal and other fine fodder has been dramatically reduced. Generally, once a day at noon is enough. More than 300 grams for an adult goat and more than 150 grams for lambs.
With hybrid paper mulberry, we can save 1/3 of our fodder each year.
If you save 1/3, you can save 800,000 to 900,000 yuan a year. This helps Wei reduce feed costs. Adding hybrid paper mulberry to goats' fodder recipes solves the problem of protein feed. Besides saving money, the combination of hybrid paper mulberry, grass, and fine fodder is so nutritious that the goats can grow about 4 kilograms per month on average. With hybrid paper mulberry trees and the help of experts, we also